Becky! I didn't think I was going to get to come on here, but we got through early. Hey, Lori. We got back early. I told David, I said, I think I'm going to go live. What y'all doing? It is raining here. Listen, I got the hat here. That's why my hair is so flat. I got these little things because we've been out in the rain. I mean, it has been washed away today. So I've had my hat on. Ooh, are they blue today? Sometimes they're kind of green. Lou! Janice! Yeah, I didn't think I was going to get to come on here, but we got through. Oh, okay. Passover cookies and cooking for you. Oh, okay. Y'all got some rain too, Terry. Hey, Michelle. Yeah, it's supposed to rain here. Well, not supposed to. It has been raining here all day. I mean, gully washing. And it's supposed to do the same thing tomorrow. So that's what I've seen. I got hat here because when it rains and I get out, I put my hat on. Cloudy in Memphis. That sounds like a country song, Janice. Cloudy in Memphis. We've turned off cold. I thought spring had sprung. I'm out there on the porch yesterday. Everything. I look at the weather today. It's supposed to be down in the 30s. I don't know how many days this week. I'm like, what in the world is that about? 53 to 73. Yeah, that's crazy. It ain't no wonder people stay sick. The change of the weather's so drastic. Oh, that's hot. What y'all up to this weekend? Y'all gonna do anything good this weekend? I'm getting my grandbabies. We know that. RJ, they're leaving today about 3. What time is it? Yeah, about 3, because they can't meet her until 8 o'clock tonight. So that's a 10-hour trip when half of it is getting there at 8 o'clock. So it's going to be late. And I start saying, Terry, you are not drinking a pina colada. Then I finished reading it, flavored water. Joan, it's a wonder you got time to hang out. It is a wonder. Listen, Terry, what did you put in your water? What's your recipe for that? How did you make it? Tell me how you made it, so I can see if I got all the stuff that you have to have. What was I saying? Oh, Terry, tell me your did you overdo it, Becky? Listen, the way it keeps raining, and David only can work on the weekends, and it's raining every blasted weekend. I don't know when we'll ever get our garden put in. Okay, where did you find those? I saw the girl we watch, Tanya. I saw her. She's got all those Margaritaville, and she got them at some store that we don't have. So where did you find them? I ain't never seen them at the store. I got every other flavor. I wish they would send me a sale thing. Oh, HEB. Oh, well, we don't have one of those. Oh. Locked out of the house? Oh, my Lord, how'd you get locked out of the house? Did you have your clothes on? You wasn't out there in your skivvies, was you? Well, obviously you got back in. Does your son? No, I have not, Terry. Oh, that's good, Becky. Hot, 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 hot. After work, did you have to stay out there long? Was you out there a long time? They do, Terry. The little sticks. Okay, Lou. Somebody else told me the same thing. Was it Janelle? She gets some kind of something Sprite Zero at Sonic that she says delicious. Oh, well, that's 2:00. That's relative. Did you get locked out at 8:00? That's different if you got locked out at 1. Are they any other size, Lou? Are they? The Route 66. Ain't they Route 44? You go bigger than that. You go to the 66. Lou. Okay, so Lou, you know what? I was watching this girl on YouTube. She took her laminator and made pouches to store her die cuts and her stamps, the little like the flat clear stamps. She put 2 pieces of paper together and run it through. And well, Judy, what are you doing in here? She put 2 pieces of typing paper, run it through, and then cut around it. And when you cut the top off, there's the pouch because the 2 papers don't stick together. So then she pulled the paper out, and then she had a pouch, and she had 2 containers just full of those homemade pouches with her die cuts, and she had nameplate things all the way through. Oh, it was nice. It was very nice. Yeah, it was brilliant. Yes, it was. I thought I've got to do that because I've got all kind of die cuts, and the way I got them sorted now is just dumb. That's all I can say about it. Dumb. So yeah, that is nice. I know they are, Becky. Judy, what are you doing? Are you cooking something? Judy, I know Judy cooking something. Judy, she baking something. That's what she or sewing something. She's baking something or sewing something. Which one is it, Judy? Well, hey, Kathleen. I have my clever moments. It seems like my clever has taken well, hey, Cecile. It seems like my clever has taken a vacation or something here lately. I listen. I might sweep today, but I ain't gonna mop. I do not mop when it rains outside. You can forget it. I don't care. I don't mop when it's raining. Yeah, that was mine went there too, Lou. Good Lord of mercy. It got up and went, didn't it? Got up and went. Dang. What? What'd I miss? What'd I miss, Lou? I wouldn't either, Joan. What did I miss, Lou? Tell me now. Tell me. Tell me now. Thank you, Kathy. Wish I had a pain pill. They took mine away, Becky. Oh, I thought, did they get like some kind of award or something? I didn't know about it. They took all my pain pills, Becky, because of my kidneys. Oh, what I take for pain now ain't a pain pill. You know, a pain pill is something that make you feel good. What I take now is just like to even out the pain. Those are the three things that are fighting against me. The two that are for the pain in my legs, and the one that is for, I don't know if it's for blood pressure, for my heart. I don't know. I honestly don't know what it's for. That's ridiculous. I don't know what it's for. I know they gave it to me. They told me I had to have it. Well, I take it. Took it for years. Twice a day. Don't know what it's for. I guess I could look it up. Oh, yes, Tylenols. You know what I call Tylenols? My sweet tarts. Because they do just as damn much good as a handful of sweet tarts. That's what I call them. But you know what? I take them because I can't get nothing else. Can't have NSAIDs of any form because of my kidneys. No NSAIDs. No, none. And those are the ones that you can actually kind of get some relief with because they help the inflammation. Can't have them. Just the sweet tarts. Me too, Lou. Tastes better. What do you mean? Oh, you got a souped up Tylenol, Becky. You got more than what I can buy over the counter, is what you're telling me. Is that what you're telling me, Becky? 28. From November to the day, they just want people to hurt. That's all. Just want people to hurt. I pulled something in my back. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what. David got into bed last night. They rotated him. He called me. I had been laid down, and we don't have a phone in the bedroom because I keep the ringer turned off so it don't wake him when he sleeps. So I ain't no sense to have one in the bedroom. So I have one in here in the craft room, one in the computer room, and one in the living room. And all across the hall with the TV on, I'm like, I woke up. I'm like, I think I hear the phone. I can hear the phone. And it was like 15 after 9. I was done passed out. And he said, well, I'll be seeing you. I said, they rotate you again? He says, yep. I said, well, you would think having taken your days for your bereavement pay, you get 3 days bereavement pay. So he's took 2 of them. He's working, and her service is Monday. So he's going to take Monday, I think Monday and Tuesday. Maybe he's took one of them. He's going to take Monday and Tuesday, just something like that. You would think, since he's already taken these days off for that, they would have skipped him this go round. But no, they rotated him. So he come on home, and he laid there and watched TV a little bit. And then I was in the bed, and he come in there and got in the bed. And I woke up, and my knee, it felt like somebody took a ball bat to my knee. I think I am, because I told him, I said, my knee hurts worse laying in the bed than the chair. I think when I'm laying flat, it's hyperextending it, and the middle's like sucking down like that. So I think I'm going to have to get, you know what I got? So this little girl that my son dated back, oh my Lord, 10 years ago or better? I don't know. Anyway, she moved down here to Pennsylvania. She lived with us. And then they broke up, and she still lived with us while she finished out her semester of college before she moved back to Pennsylvania. So he was up in the apartment where they lived, and she lived with us. It was a very, everybody got along. Well, she was about this big, tiny little thing. She had a pair of soft fleece pajama long pants she was getting rid of. I'm like, no, let me have it. I took one of the legs out of it, stuffed it, and sewed it up on either end. And that's what I used to put under my knees. So I'm going to have to get that out, put that up under my knees. They took me off the good stuff when the good stuff doctor retired. I could stomp her for that. She gave me the good stuff. I felt so good. I mean, I didn't, but I did. You know what I mean? And then she retired, and the doctor I got after that, she's like, nope, that stuff is addictive. I'm like, yeah, but I'm not addicted to it. Elsewise, I have not shown any addictive behavior towards that drug. You see what I'm saying? Never had it again. Hey, Janelle, I was just talking about you. Tell me. Yes, I did Wednesday, Terry. Tell me what that drink you got at Sonic was, Janelle. Because Lou gets a cherry limeade in the Sprite. Ain't that what you said, Lou? Oh, yes, and happy birthday to her. I said, well, Janelle gets something with Sprite Zero, and I couldn't remember what it was. Hey, Julie. Sprite Zero with vanilla and strawberry. There you go, Lou. There's something to try. Lou gets, what I say, cherry limeade, diet cherry limeade is automatically made with diet Sprite. Okay. Both of those are sounding delicious. I have, when I finish my coffee, I go back to my water. I have cherry coconut. That's what I have. Cherry packet and coconut syrup. Let's see. I don't know what it tastes like. It's good. You know them girls on TikTok, they so clever. They call these clever names and they got all the syrup flavors and everything. I can't afford all that at one time. They're a Route 66 something, Lou. Pineapple Crush with coconut extract. The Pineapple Crush packet and coconut extract. That's what you made yours with. Oh, I'm going to do the, I got some Pineapple Crush packets, and I'm going to do some of my coconut syrup. I'm going to do that. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow, Terry. Or my second glass after this. Shyla. Oh, I like that name. Shyla. Do you call her Shy? You call her Shy for short? Was that my belly? Yes, you do. That's cute. I think that's just cute. I think she's 8, Becky. Sheila with a Y. Mm-hmm. That's right. Oh, that's right. You said it was in Margaritaville. Oh, you found it in your purse. Listen, you see how quick I forget something? You just told me. You just told me. Shyla Jean. Oh. Well, that's cool, Janelle. Hey, Cheryl. Is Cheryl short for Shirley? I'm just questioning everybody's names today. And I'm assuming Janelle, that's how you say your name? Janelle, is that correct? Okay, listen, I'm on fire today. Becky! That's what Becky's short for. Listen, my light went out. Hold on. There, so maybe y'all can see me. Listen, I'm going to tell you what I did today. Y'all want to know what I did today? I ate a hamburger. It was about this big. I didn't finish the whole thing. We went to Cookout. After we did what we did, I said, you know what? I'm on my diet plan, but I feel like I don't want to eat diet plan food today. So we went to Cookout. And I got just the regular size hamburger, the small hamburger, Cookout style, which is chili and onions and slaw and mustard. And I couldn't even eat the whole thing. I was so proud of myself. It's good. I do too. Yeah, Terry. But you know what? The funny part is they was really good, wasn't they? If you doctored them things up, they was really good. They was pitiful looking, but Turkey cheeseburger tomorrow with mushroom and Swiss. Ooh, that'll be good. Okay, so after them cupcakes go down, and happy belated birthday. We told you happy birthday last week, but then I guess your birthday come in the middle of the week and we missed it, and so now it's after your birthday. So happy birthday again. 63, right? So when I was in college, we went to all the football games. Yep, 63. We went to all the football games. And my roommate, she worked at this little hamburger joint in the mall, and it was called the Lettuce Leaf. I had never, ever had a mushroom Swiss burger, ever. I just wasn't raised like that. So we went. She's like, try the mushroom Swiss burger. I'm like, I don't know about all that. I don't eat mushrooms. I don't know if I've ever had Swiss cheese. Listen, I didn't have none of that growing up. We was plain people. We didn't have money, and we was plain. Boy, I'm gonna tell you what, I got hooked on them things every Friday, Saturday, every Saturday before the ball game. We would go to the Lettuce Leaf and get us a mushroom Swiss burger. Whew, that thing was good. Oh man, just a baby. I used to love going to the football games. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I love going to. Listen, when me and Dave went to the mountains last year, was last year or the year before? I can't remember. Y'all remember when we took that trip to the mountains? And I had to go see my old stomping grounds at the college. Oh Lord, it has been built up. What used to be all parking lot was like all built up with dorms. So we're riding up through there. I'm like, well, ride me up through there, and you could look over and see the stadium. I said, ride me up through there. I want to see how it's changed. Just like dorms and roads. It's like a little village, and it used to just be dorms on the outside and just a big giant pavement parking lot out in the middle. And then down there was the duck pond. That was it, right? So we go there, we come down this little road, and we start going through, and I'm looking, I'm like, honey, I don't think we're supposed to be going this way. Got to looking, we was on the sidewalk. We was on the actual sidewalk where people walk. He's like, well, it's too late now. I'm like, would you get us out of here, please? Oh, Becky got a Blackstone. Oh, Becky. Becky just rose to the top of the grilling list right there. Whoop, whoop, yeah. I never looked at it that way. That's hilarious. The man who drives for a living. Okay, so we're coming down the road, right? I can't remember. There was some idiots. You know how people are. And I was picking on David. I said, you would say, oh my gosh, what was the phrase? He would say something. Oh, these people was going slow, right? And I was trying to get pulled out. They was just dragging it, And I'm like, mash your motor, mash your motor. And I looked over because I was driving. I said, ain't that what you say? Mash your motor. He said, mash your motor, because that's what he says. And I said, goodness gracious, because that's what he would say. He would say, mash your motor. Goodness gracious. I'm like, and here I would say, blip, 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 blip. We were just laughing because you think it would be the man that would be all, and the woman would be kind of, we are. I said, how did you get yourself such an easygoing kind of gal? He goes, I guess I was just lucky. They are. Oh my God. These people, we're in the country. Coming back home out in the country, there's a car for sale sitting in these people's parking lot, in people's driveway. It's a paved driveway, plenty of room, big long driveway, way back up to their house. These people, swear to you, stopped on the side of the road, in the lane, to get out and look at that car. And we're like, why didn't you pull up in the driveway? So we're like having to wait, make sure ain't nobody coming, go around them, It's raining. Oh my gosh. I don't understand people. No common sense. So there again, David was, not so bad about it. I was, listen, people scare you in the rain. People will scare you. All y'all making big Easter dinners? I know Joan is. I ain't. The kids are coming. We're going to be busy tomorrow. I was going to see Sebastian tomorrow. They'll get back tonight about midnight or so, which would be too late to come over then. So I said, well, you have to bring him Saturday. Or just like, well, of course. And I'm like, well, we're not going to be home. We have something to do. So I'll have to see him Sunday for Easter. And I said, maybe he'll want to spend the night Sunday night with me. He probably will. I'm guessing he always does. And, but they're coming with Sebastian, and Holly and Nathan are coming with Jacob, and it's just going to be an informal. Listen, you know what we're doing? I have frozen things that I cooked two of. I cooked the whole recipe, and I cut it into two parts. We ate one and I froze one so I could have it for later. I'm like, you know what? It's kind of tight right now. We don't really feel like affording a big family dinner, so we're just going to thaw out the little meals we got in the freezer. Holly says she's going to make some homemade bread. I'm going to make a nana pudding, and there you go. Easter. We're going to be together, have fun. I'm going to get to see my babies. Lubies. I just declare I've heard of Lubies. I think, ain't that Lubies? Little ham would be good. Honey ham toasted in slow cooker. That'll be good, Cecile. Is Luby's like a cafeteria? Is it a cafeteria? Yes. Didn't they have a shooting at Luby's many, many years ago? I think that's where I heard about it. Was they a shooting or some kind of something way, way, way back in the day? I think there was too. Lou, look that up. Look up something at Luby's, Luby's. In Texas, because that's where Terry is. That is correct. I knew I heard of it. That's been a long time ago. Autocorrect. Oh, you know what? Honey ham toast. I was just thinking honey ham toasted in the slow cooker. I wasn't thinking about roast, Cecile. It makes sense to me. Pierogies, galunkies, kielbasa, sauerkraut, ham hash brown casserole, pineapple, baked asparagus, and dessert. She's not in charge of that. We'll be cooking for days, and I love it. Yeah. More power to you, Joni. Make a fire and roast some hot dogs. Woo! Girl, but you can make a lot of hot dogs with all them sticks. Yes, we have K&W Cafeteria. That is ours. Luby shooting. There you go. Oh my gosh, you found 8 Built Bars. I bet they're molded. Don't eat them. You're not going to eat them, are you? I guarantee you they molded. If they was not in the freezer. If they was just in the closet. You know what I'm going to put my nana pudding in since I got rid of my nana pudding Tupperware bowl? That real pretty blue. Y'all said it come from QVC. I can't remember the name of it. That real pretty thing I got at the Goodwill. I'm going to put my nana pudding in that. It's going to be beautiful. Temptations. That's it. I'm going to put it in that. It's going to be beautiful. I ain't never heard of them, Terry. I think I do eat bananas. I eat about one a week. And you better bet Sunday I'm going to eat some bananas up in that pudding. Listen, I don't like a lot of fruit, so I don't eat a lot of fruit. I very rarely eat fruit. I'll buy fruit to try to eat it, and then it'll end up going bad. But when I want a banana, high carb, low carb, high protein, low protein, I don't care what it is. When I want a banana, I'm going to eat a banana. I mean, it's a banana. You know what I get, Terry? Have not been to the Golden Corral since my surgery because we're like, well, David said if I had to pay it, I'll pay it. He don't care. But to me, paying because it's expensive for one plate of food when I can't eat but that much on a buffet. And the temptations. But when we would go before, I would get their chocolate chess pie. Oh, man, alive, that stuff is good. David always gets their sweet potato casserole. He loves that stuff. Someone said berries don't eat bananas. She's not even a berry. Berries do eat bananas. Berries eat anything anybody else does as long as it don't bother their stomach. Let's get that straight. I bet so, Lori. Were they a good flavor too? You know, Denise sent me some, and that one, the churro puffs. That little thing's good. Oh, one of those, Becky. I see. Listen, people like that, you are better to just leave them be in their own little world of delusion. Just let her live in her own little world of delusion. We know the truth. And how can somebody that's not even a berry comment on what berries do or do not like and eat and do and can't do and this and that? How do you comment if you ain't even had the surgery? How you can't even comment. You ain't got no room to say nothing. That's like me telling Terry how to crochet. I ain't never crocheted a stitch in my life, and I'll be like telling Terry, that ain't how you do that stitch. You supposed just because I seen a video or something. No. I don't know, Jane. I don't know if I could or not. It might be worth a try. Okay, well, let me ask you something. Why is the queen of weight loss in a group? I'm assuming this is in a group situation. Why is she in a group with a bunch of bariatric patients? Or is it just like a group of just all kind of weight loss? Anybody have a Ninja Creamy? Speaking of, all kinds. I got you. Well, if she's the queen, tell her to go start her own group and rule it. Nice cream. Yes, that's what it's called. She probably is, Becky, because you'd be surprised a lot of people are. A lot of people think we took the easy way out. Oh, I've read it. I've seen it. Oh, well, they took the easy way out. You had surgery. You took the easy way out. No, the blinkety blank, I did not. There is nothing easy about going in having 3/4 of your stomach removed. They didn't yank it out. They left it in there, sewed it up, whatever they did to it. I don't know. More than 3/4 probably left you a little this and rerouted down to your intestines. You have all that done. And then still have to struggle with the same struggles after you had all that trauma to your body. No, ma'am, not easy. She said we need to learn how to eat. Well, guess what? Apparently, we didn't get fat learning how to eat. Or if we learned how to eat, we wouldn't still be fat. None of us would have to be on any kind of diet if we knew how to eat. That's the most ignorant statement I've heard. Right, Lou? Exactly. Oh my gosh. That's great. Just learn how to eat. Hey, blessed mom. Woohoo. She said, woohoo. They do need to shut their traps, Joan. Lord have mercy. Just learn how to eat. Let me ask you this. Why is she still, if she done learned how to eat, if she done learned it, why is she still in the group? Just so she can rule over people? Is that like her thing? Ain't it the truth, Joan? If it was that easy, Weight Watchers would be out of business. Nobody would need Weight Watchers. Jenny Craig would be out of business. Nutrisystem would be out of business. The Noom, they'd be out of, everybody would be out of business if we all knew how to eat. There would be no diet culture. There would be no need for diet culture. So that's just asinine. Listen, I tell y'all what though, we got to start eating like we mean it. I was watching, not watching. I was thinking, oh, is she on YouTube? Is she got a YouTube? Has she got a YouTube, Becky? Becky. You don't have to tell who she is, but does she have a YouTube? Oh, would we know her if you mentioned her? Don't mention her. I don't want that on my conscience, on my live, that somebody was being slammed. Just tell me, if you mentioned her, would we know her? I need to know. Tell me. Oh, the shade. The shade. Lou, I know that's right, girl. You don't have to tell us, but who is it? No, don't. I don't want that on my live. And they be saying, that girl on her phone, she be putting other YouTubers down. I would say, no, hell, not me, Becky. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. No, ma'am. Just message it. Everybody put their Facebook Messenger name up there so she can tell us all. She knows mine. She knows mine. Listen, I about bet you I could guess who it is. Mm-hmm. You got one, Joan. Your personal name. Your personal name. Y'all. Y'all be telling y'all name. Terry Sharp say, here's mine. Kathy Scarberry Williams says, here's mine. Hey, Rhonda. Oh my gosh, that is too funny. Becky, every week you open up a can of worms. I got an idea who I think it is. I do. Well, she's a troublemaker. Yeah. Your personal name, Joan Stetzer. You know me and you, how we talk. That's your PM, your DM, whatever you want to call it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nuh-uh, we're not kidding. I ain't kidding. She is a troublemaker. Becky knows I love her. We Berry sisters. Ain't that right, Becky? Listen, if it's who I think it is, she ain't watching because she don't know me. So apparently it's somebody who knows me. Now I really know who it is. No, not really, because this person don't know how to eat. And I'll never tell who that is. Oh. Oh, that's right. Everybody knows the girl on her phone. That's why I got so many subscribers. That's why I have so many subscribers, Becky. That's why I can't get to 4,000 for love nor money. I'm gonna have a giveaway. when I hit 4,000. I ain't never gonna hit 4,000. I'll get 5, lose 3. I'll get 2, lose 4. My subscribers go like my pounds go. Up 3, down 2, up 2, down 1. Up 2, up 1, up 3, down 5. It's crazy. Yeah, they fired up the day. Oh, John, all us YouTubers got haters, girl. We all got haters. Who says it? Taylor Swift, haters gonna hate. So shake it off. Shake it off. That's right. That's gonna be our song today. Shake it off. People crazy, John. People cray. They say things to us behind a keyboard they would never say to our face. Never. Never. Terry, are you serious? Ain't that kind of what we're supposed to do on a video? Talk? What are we supposed to do? Just sit there and let them stare at us for a half hour? That's ridiculous. Lou, you would. I hope you didn't comment. Did you comment anything to her, Terry, or did you just let it slide? Good. I've had comments that I don't even know how to respond to them. I had a comment one time that if it had been on a piece of paper, it would have been a thesis statement for a college degree. I'm like, damn, girl. Listen, I was watching Tanya, the TikTok water queen. Terry, you know who I'm talking about. And she was this morning because she's in Texas. I think she's either in Texas. Oh, that's nice, Terry. That's nice. I like that. I like when they attack for you. She's either in Oklahoma or Texas. So she's in your time zone because she was an hour behind me. And she goes live every morning. And so I was watching her live. She gets you pumped up. And somebody had commented something negative, and it was like, here it was 8:19. She goes, you mean it's 7:19 and somebody's already commenting negative? She said, it's not even hardly daylight. You already up commenting something negative? She said, people. So people are just. Yes, she does, Terry. Oh my gosh. She says she's just always been that way. I can't figure out what she's fixing to do in Vegas. I know she's going to Vegas next week, but I can't figure out why. Message. I need some air on up in this place. If I faint. Okay, so there's this I know some of y'all know her. One of my subscribers and friends, Marilyn, she sent me a link of her. She was doing some kind of like a keto meal plan, something. She's not keto. She's like budget. Her channel is Southern Frugal Mama. And she cooks budget meals, and then she lets her family taste it. And she has 3 sons and a husband. So she'll cook like, she was doing this thing where you draw how many, $6. I can spend $6 this week because till I can make it the payday for my meal for my family. So she'll go and she'll spend $6. Well, her youngest son, I don't know how old he is, 7, 8, cutest little thing. He cracks me up. She always has him come in there and taste it. And every time he tastes it, he'll take a bite and then he'll hit the floor. He just drops down in the floor. She's like, oh, he fainted again. So every time he tastes something, he loves it so good, he just faints. That little boy cracks me up. Oh my gosh. Look at that, Kathy saying, no message from Becky. Hey, Miss Barbara. Listen, boys, they are something else. That little Jacob, oh my Lord, the things that Holly is teaching him. And I honestly am not saying that because he's my grandson. Oh, he's so super smart, which all the kids in my family are very smart. But she is teaching him so much. The things that he knows to do and that he already knows is blowing my mind that he knows so much. So it goes to show you, if you spend time with that child and take time to teach them, they can actually absorb it at an earlier age than what you might think they can if you just leave them to their own devices. Here's a book. No, sit down and read them that book. Teach them this is blue. This is a square. Yeah. Okay, well, enjoy your service, John. Glad you stopped by. Hope you get something good to eat tonight. Listen, speaking of eating, this is what I was going to tell y'all. I was thinking, because David's sister, she just didn't take care of herself like she should. And I'm not talking about her. I promise you 1,000% I am not talking about her. Rest in peace, Terry. But I think it could have been prevented. And so that has been on my mind and had me thinking, can we prevent a lot of our sicknesses by just doing what we're supposed to be doing? Can we not take this? Oh, you lost a pound. Yay, yes, and Lou's clapping. I'm clapping too. Can we not take better control of ourselves to accomplish what we need to accomplish? Whether it's getting off certain medicines, getting your A1C under control, losing pounds, whatever it is we want to do. Can we not learn to take better care of ourselves and actually stick to it? Gained 0.2. Well, that's a maintain, Terry. Hey, Joanne. We are discussing, can we not take control of ourselves and our weight loss journey and our health journey to better ourselves? I just been thinking about it. I'm like, can I not just say no to the flipping food because I know that's what's best for me? Speaking of, while we're on here, y'all, hey, Sandra, speak amongst yourselves one moment. I want to see if my doctor has responded to my blood work I had done yesterday. It was 6 months from my surgery, and they wanted to test my liver and my vitamins and stuff. So let me see if she has responded. If she has, I'll tell you what she says. Which I've already read my results, because you always get your results of anything before the doctors respond. But that don't mean you know what they're going to say. Nope. Ooh, I just spit all over myself. Excuse me while I wipe my nose. Ooh, that's good, Lou. You're fighting it or feeding it. Oh my gosh. Kathy says she started WW because she was tired of being tired. Learned over the last 5 years all about how I feel physically and not so much the number on the scale. Take measurements. Listen, I can weigh the same thing Monday through Friday, but I might just feel worse on Wednesday. than I did on Monday. You're right. It's about how you feel. Some days I feel like I can't put one foot in front of the other. Oh, I don't want to jinx it, Joanne. I don't want to jinx it. They're doing great. They didn't hear me. I whispered, no, they're doing good. The one that healed up, oh, knock on wood, it's all healed up. It's all still kind of scabby, and the skin is scaling. It's thick, and it'll never be a nice, pretty leg, but it's not draining, and it's not swelling. So, yes, Sandra, I took my first shot Wednesday. I got my prescription Wednesday, so I took my first shot Wednesday. No, you just know how I am about jinxes. I sit there in my chair, and when I get ready to rub lotion on it, I'm just like, oh my gosh, don't even think anything nice about it. Because if you do, you're going to jinx it. Trust me. You didn't cause it. I'm a big believer in jinxes. I always have been. Anybody else up in here believe in jinxes? I wish I had started measuring myself back then, but I never did start, so I just ain't never started since. It is very good. I can tell in my clothes. Oh, and my belly growling. I can tell in my clothes. Roy, you tell Paul not to worry about it. You got people to talk to. It is once a week, Lou. You do it the same day every week. Oh, can you? Well, I saw all mine, and one of mine is extremely high. So I went to search about it, and it says it could kind of be a false reading like that. So I'm just waiting to hear what she says before I say anything. You tell Roy you tell Paul that you're just jumping on here to have a little chit chat. Because we didn't think we was going to get to chit chat. I didn't think I'd be home in time. That cake you made today looked good. I'll tell you that. Did y'all see his cake today? Oh. Well, Lord, don't throw that schedule off. Which I can't say nothing. I got a schedule too. David eats every night at 8 o'clock. So every night at 8 o'clock, supper's on the table. Y'all see Roy's cake today? Well, I'm glad you got to stop by that you did, Joanne. Have a good evening and happy Easter. In 3 days. Oh, I bet I would too. I'd keep going back. I would keep going back. Well, happy Easter to you too, Barbara. I'm glad you got to stop by. What you having tonight, Roy? I am having pork chops. Fried pork chops. And I don't know, something with them. I don't know. Why y'all get quiet? Ooh, skitty. Nom, nom, nom. Okay, what did they say about your B12, Lori? That's where mine is off the charts high. They said it could be liver function or leukemia or cancer. I'm like, I can't be hearing all that. It don't do you no good to Google something, try to figure it out before your doctor tells you. So what's about your B12? What'd they say? Hey, Amy, hamburger helper. That's what I had last night, Cecile. Yes, I did. Roast chicken. Ooh, ain't nobody gonna roast no chicken in this house on a Friday night, Roy. Well, I was on late today, so you can stay longer if I start on time. I just started at Wednesday, Jane, so I don't have a clue yet. I don't know yet. What kind of hamburger helper you having? I had the cheeseburger macaroni, the old standby. David, I said, we hadn't had this in a long time. David said, no, and it's good too. The oven sounds like something I do, Lori. Just start freaking out. Speaking of freaking out, night before last, David went back to work because I was telling y'all he split up his bereavement. So he went back to work Wednesday night. And he's been home with me for, gosh, how many days in a row? And not been at work. So he's been home at night. So I woke up, went to the bathroom. I said, well, my back was hurting. I was going to get on up. I said, he'll go on in there and get in bed. If he's sleeping on the couch, I'll tell him, go on into bed. And I went in there and looked, and he wasn't in the couch. I said, well, did he slip past me while I was in the bathroom? So I went and I looked in the bed. Like I couldn't see him in the bed. I'm standing there looking like I can't see a big 6'2" tall man laying in the bed. I'm doing this number. I'm like, well, is he on the couch? And I didn't see him. So I go back in there and I'm looking over at the couch and I stood in there. I'm like, oh my God, something happened to him and he took himself to the hospital, didn't wake me up. What has happened to him? And I stood there and I pondered and it dawned on me he was at work. I'm like, oh my gosh. But that had me going there for a while. Oh, the lasagna. Those are good. That's the one I take, atorvastatin, Lori. That's one I take. Among so many others. But I will tell you this, not to sound like a broken record, but it was so nice having her validate oh my God, these medicines are working against me. I didn't say it. She said it. She brought it up. She goes, oh, let's look at your medicines. So she looked at your medicines. Okay, there's one, there's two, there's three. Okay, so not only do you have three that you're fighting against, she told me, that's her words, you're fighting. So that tells me it's not all in my head and I'm not making it up and I'm not getting an excuse. It's real. So it didn't make me feel good to know that I am fighting them, even though I know that I am. It just made me feel good to know that I wasn't just making it up and making an excuse or anything like that. So I guess that's got a lot to do with all these up and downs for 4.5 years. Well, April, I could look in my book and see what day I started Weight Watchers in April of 2018. Is that 5 years? 5 years ago? Holy cow. I started Weight Watchers 5 years ago. It took me 5 years to lose 100 pounds. But here I am, still plugging along. We're doing good as long as we don't quit. Just as long as we don't quit, we're doing good. But I got to get serious about taking my diet serious. Like it's a diet. I don't say what you want. I started my channel September of 2019. I get around a whole lot better, Terry. Yes, it is, Becky. Lifetime. Frustrating when the scale doesn't move and you know you're doing what you need to. Health conditions and medications play a bigger part than what most of us realize. You got that right. You got that right. Big part. Because honey, there's been weeks I have been the poster child for weight loss and I gained. And then there's weeks where I ate my face off and I lost. There ain't no rhyme or reason to it sometimes. Lou, golly. Yes, a huge relief because I told her. And I could have put myself to tears if I allowed myself to go there, but I didn't. I told her, I said, I'm failing at this. I'm failing at weight loss surgery. I told her, I'm hungry all the time. I think about food all the time. I crave things all the time. I don't always feel like I'm full. I feel like I just need to keep eating. And that's when she said, let's look at your meds. Let's look at your meds. Because none of the things that you're supposed to feel after weight loss surgery, I have had. So to hear that I've got 3 of them that are just, knocking me back the harder I try, then yes, it makes me feel better. Gosh, it makes me feel like I'm not such a loser. And that's what she said, Becky. She said, don't worry about that one day on the scale. Make sure your trend is going down. She said, that's what you want to see. And I meant to tell y'all, she told me to stick to 1,200 calories. That's what she told me. I forgot about that part. I've been trying to make sure I get my protein and the calories just kind of fall where they fall. And like they've been falling around 1,300. So that's not too bad. Thank you, Cecile. I hope so, Ozempic. I hope it helps with the hunger and helps me not think about it all the time. Made total sense. Her first words out of her mouth, she didn't know I had to eat out the day before. She didn't know anything what I did. The first words out of her mouth, and she's a bariatrician. She does weight loss for a living. She's a doctor. She's not just some guru who decided he wants to talk about weight loss. She's a doctor. That's what she studied. That's what she treats day in and day out. People with weight loss surgery, people who just have weight loss, the weight loss clinic. Everybody there, I don't think, has surgery. It's her job. And the first words out of her mouth was, I said, I had a gain today. She goes, could have been water. That was her first word. That was her first. She don't know what I did. She don't know my lifestyle. She don't know what I ate. If I exercised, she don't know. First, could have been water. Could have been water. So when we say I gained, it could have been water weight. Well, yeah, it could. The doctor said so. Oh, let's call her, Becky. Let's call her. It is very sad she's leaving. I told her, I said, why do you want to do that to me? I said, I just meet you and like you, and then you're not going to be here the next time. She said, I know. I loved her. Listen, if you're going to know it all, you better have the body to back it up. And I ain't trying to. I tell y'all know I ain't got there. I am still big and fat. I still got 100 pounds to lose. I'm halfway there. So I don't try to tell y'all. Y'all got to listen to me because this is what I'm telling you. This is the gospel truth. No, if I motivate you, I motivate you. If I don't, I don't. But we're just here in this journey together, and I'm just sharing with you my journey. But if I'm going to take actual advice from somebody, I want them to have kind of gotten their goal. You see what I'm saying? I'm still struggling. I'm struggling. Why you want to take advice from me when I ain't got there yet? I want somebody that's got there. You want to lose 50 more, Becky? I didn't know you wanted to lose that much more. I did not know that. Oh, okay. Well, your refrigerator's out. You're doing the best you can do, Ryan. I mean, I don't like cheese on my burger, so I had to have a cheeseburger. But I had a hamburger today. I had a French fries, but I had a little hamburger. That's what I was saying at the beginning. When me and David got through doing what? Golly, Becky, that's crazy. I bet you're not obese, only on a chart, some stupid chart. But when you gonna get you a refrigerator? Is my hair sticking up? When you gonna get you a refrigerator? That's right. Just move on. Do the best you can do. When you get your refrigerator, stock it full of good old healthy food, whatever is healthy to you. You see what I'm saying? Whatever is healthy to you, stock your refrigerator. Whatever's going to keep you on track. Not the food that's going to keep me on track, because that don't do you no good. You stock it with what's going to keep you on track and eating right and keep you from eating out. That's what I was telling y'all on my way in yesterday. When I tell you, that's right, Dottie from Dottie's Weight Loss Zone. I don't think I know her. No guilt. It's under warranty. They said they can't find a technician. Really? Why they can't find a technician? Don't nobody work on LG? I thought that was kind of a mainstream brand now. Well, if you don't like LG, I hope they refund, and then you can get a refrigerator of a different brand that you like better than LG. Because if they replace it, they're going to give you the same thing or close to it. I'm assuming, but I can't believe they can't find a technician. That don't even sound right. You know the cabbage soup back in the day, the diet cabbage soup. Oh no, don't assume that, Ryan. Do not assume that. I have a lot of subscribers that are not even on Weight Watchers. Not even on Weight Watchers. I use Healthy. I've used Healthy for several years now. I hadn't done Weight Watchers in a long time. Well, I'd go back to it, and then I had gone back to it, and then I quit to have my surgery. But no, everybody don't do Weight Watchers. Don't. From Michigan to install a shower. Are you serious? Yes, that cabbage soup from back in the day. Yeah, I don't use the points. I just use the macros. That's all. I check my protein. I check my calories. That's all I'm concerned about. I don't do points or bites or none of that. Have you tried that Berrytastic app, Becky? They tell you about that one at my place. I tried it. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. Listen, Cecile, I felt so funny eating that hamburger bun today because since having the surgery, I've been on low carb, and I don't think I've had one hamburger on a bun since before surgery. I felt so guilty, and it felt so odd eating a hamburger on a bun, even though I didn't finish the whole thing. I could have easily picked the burger out, but I didn't feel like it. I felt like actually having a hamburger. So that's right. It's a fasting day, Lou. Well, I'm losing slow. She put me on the Ozempic. I started it Wednesday. So I am losing slow. That's what we were talking about a while ago, probably maybe before you come in the room or something. Um, I'm struggling with hunger and cravings and not feeling full and all this and that. So that's why she wanted to try those Ozempic to see if that will help fight those things right there. So. Well, better late than never, Whitney. Lori, I can't tell you what to put on lamb because I don't eat lamb. Oh, it's always time for coffee, Terry. Does anybody here eat lamb that can tell Lori what would be good spices to put on her lamb? I do not have a clue. Miss Kathy. Oh, yes, I have heard that, Jane. Steroids will make you hungry. But boy, they make you feel good. I've been on steroids on different bouts for different things. Oh my gosh. I told my doctor, I said, if steroids weren't so bad for you, I would live on them because they literally made me feel like Superwoman. Yep, Janice. I don't eat a lot of the desserts, Ryan, but here lately I've been making that protein pudding. Like they make it on TikTok with protein drinks. I make mine with protein powder. It is 2 cups of Fairlife milk because it has more protein in it. 2 scoops, and chocolate's my favorite. It's 2 scoops of protein powder and a box of sugar-free Jello pudding. And you can doctor it up with any skinny syrups that you like if you want to. Just do that, let it sit, and there you go. Cures a sweet tooth and gives you protein at the same time. But I don't make desserts. Yeah, because it's keeping you hopped up, Jane. It's keeping you hopped up. Did it make your rash go away at least? I do like, well, they're not really low calorie. The Power Crunch, because I have to watch my protein. I have to eat a lot of protein. So I eat the Power Crunch protein bars, but they're like 200 calories for the whole bar. So, but they're like a dessert. Gives you hot flashes, Cecile. Are you being serious? Yeah, the meal replacement ones are 300. The little regular ones are 2. Sugar-free fudge sickle. Microwave for a few seconds. Remove stick. 1 to 2 tablespoons peanut butter powder and a couple of tablespoons of Cool Whip. Really? Sounds good. Sounds like a little like blizzard or something. I ain't never heard of that, Cecile. Is it like the fake sugar that does it or real sugar that does it, you think? Which one do you eat? Do you eat real sugar or do you eat listen, we didn't get here by being stopped, did we, Cecile? I've told y'all the story before. My best friend, God rest his soul too. We worked together at two different places. One place he owned his own company. The other place he just worked there. And that's the last place I worked when I quit working. And dang, Cecile, that's crazy. We had got donuts. Around here, Krispy Kreme is the donut. The donut. We take Krispy Kreme seriously. So he said, "You want another donut?" I said, "You think I got a body like this on one donut?" Till the day he died. He never forgot that. If you ever talked about seconds, you think I got this body on one, fill in the blank. So Cecile, no, it don't stop us. We didn't get here by stopping. You see what I'm saying? Listen, me and David was at the grocery store Wednesday, and they got a Krispy Kreme, I guess you call a kiosk over where the bread is. And we walked by and we looked, they got the little spring minis out. Oh my gosh, they're like this big and they're glazed and they're like strawberry with sprinkles and they're chocolate glazed. And oh my gosh, the cute little spring designs. I was looking at them and I looked on the back. I said, well, 3 donuts ain't but 270 calories. And we just looked at each other. We left them laying. But we wanted them. Oh, don't do it. Just don't do it, Ryan. 50% off it just ain't worth it. Don't do it. Spend your money on something else. Thank you, Whitney. Let that 50% off just go. If they got other things that you can use your discount on, use it on that. Can't bring donuts up in this house. You cannot. They will be gone post haste. Day 19 without sugar for Becky. Good for you, Ryan. You keep hanging in there. You can do it. You can do it. Little Debbie's are mine. Y'all know that. I was watching this. Oh, my Lord. It had to be from this past Christmas because she was showing, and it was just on my YouTube homepage, as a recommendation. I thought, well, I'm going to look and see what she meal preps for her husband. She would put a little Debbie Christmas tree cake in. Well, I'm going to tuck in a little Debbie brownie Christmas tree. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't have those in the house. Yeah, Becky's doing good, kicking that sugar to the curb. You feel better, don't you, Becky? I mean, of course we still want sugar, but you feel better not eating it. The spring, okay. So, I was having a Cal to make that little Debbie Christmas tree dip at Christmas. And a little Debbie Christmas tree is the same thing as a zebra cake, except it's got the sprinkles on it. So you tell me why it tastes better than a zebra cake. Because it's got sprinkles on it. That's why. Listen, don't bother making that little Debbie Christmas tree dip. Wasn't nothing to it. Was nothing to it. A low-fat brownie? Sprinkles. That's right. the sprinkles, and it has the like the sugar. It has the sugar sprinkles on it. That's the one that gets you. Ooh, those are good. Listen, I never met a Little Debbie I didn't like. That's just the bottom line. Never met a Little Debbie I didn't like. Not a single one. Do y'all remember? Okay, somebody better. Okay, listen up. Listen up. Somebody better come from the back section and tell me you remember banana flips. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. Who remember banana flips? Kathy, Ryan, Becky? Now listen, Lou, Terry. Oh my gosh, when I was a kid, the cream in that banana flip. Oh my gosh, there was something about the cream inside that banana flip. Oh my gosh. I believe I'd give my right arm for a banana flip right here in front of my face right now. I would eat it right in front of y'all. I don't eat on camera just because I don't like to chew on camera. I don't eat on camera. That's just not me. But if I had a banana flip, all up on it. God, Kathy, girl, you better know. You know what, Becky? I think it might be a Southern thing. It might be. Oh my gosh, they were so good. A banana flip tattoo. Right there. We're going to put us a banana flip right there. Except I'm going to have to rename it. Banana flip. Banana flip. Oh, banana twins, I think, are fake knockoffs of banana flips. Banana twins are good. I'll eat a banana twin in a minute. But a banana flip, it was shaped like a half moon and it had the white cream in the middle. Oh my gosh. Whew. Oh man. Let me click on that. I hope I don't. Let me see. I'm opening a new tab. That is the banana flip. That is the banana flip. Oh my God. I licked that stuff off of the paper. Janice, we got to talk about that. Sister Janice, we got to discuss this issue of wiping out the cream. Listen, I was like, Joanne, I thought you done left. Listen, we summons her back with the banana flip. Joanne, banana flip, come back. Yes, but banana flavored. Yes. Click on that link up there that Lou put up. That shows you. Janice, we got to have a discussion about this, sister. Well, hey, Tammy Joey, you finally got to make one. Listen, them banana flips was the bomb. Oh my gosh. Listen, what are we talking about that Becky's making? I was getting excited all about these banana flips, and somebody's asking Becky what she uses. What do you make, Becky, that I missed? What did I miss? What's Becky making that she's using monk fruit? Oh, I've never had a matzo ball soup, Lori. I would really like to try it. I would. Oh, you was in the middle of something. Listen, that got your attention, didn't it, Joanne? Oh, you're afraid if you make a mug cake with the monk fruit, it'll set you off. It very well could. It very well could, Becky. And if you think that the monk fruit mug cake is going to set you off to want real sugar, it is better to do without. Just do without. Okay, well, happy Easter, Joanne. Some things are just not worth it. I went on vacation I hadn't been on Weight Watchers too very long, and we went on vacation. I guess it was that when I started in April, we went on vacation. I had lost, like, I think it was 36 pounds, if I remember correctly. We went on vacation that fall. He had got something he got from work, and we got to pick where we wanted to go. He had been there like how many ever years, and he got a vacation, and we picked Nag's Head. So we went to the Outer Banks. And I said to myself, I'm like, or was that when we went to Myrtle Beach? Might have been when we went to Myrtle Beach first. I think it was, or wasn't it? It was a beach. Put it that way. It was a beach. And, well, hey, Renee, sneaking in. Okay, sneak. We won't tell nobody. And I says to him, I says, I'm on vacation. We've been on vacation in like 3 years. I am not going to diet. I'm going to eat what I want, and I will go back to my diet when we get home. Biggest mistake I could have made. Oh, Renee, thank you. Make me blush. But we were talking about Becky. Becky's been 19 days without sugar. And she's scared if she makes a mug cake, even using monk fruit, it's going to set her off to want real sugar. And I told her, y'all were with me right here when I told her, don't do it. It's not worth it. That brought me to my vacation story. Going off plan completely 100%. I could have stayed halfway on plan and still enjoyed myself, but still watched myself. But I went berserko and went off plan. Never again did I get my firm footing that I had when I first started Weight Watchers. Because when I first started Weight Watchers, I started on Simply Feeling. And I'm going to tell you what, I hit the ground running and I was knocking it out. I'm almost positive it was 36 pounds that I had lost. Wasn't fast, but I lost it. And I was doing good. And I was staying on plan. I wasn't having trouble. I was doing Simply Feeling. I was loving it. I went on vacation with the mindset of screw this. I'm on vacation. I'm going to eat any flipping thing I want, and ain't nobody gonna stop me. I never got that firm footing again, and here we are 5 years into it. And that's not, I'm not even making that story up. It's not just something, I think I'm gonna make this story up and tell you sound good. No, I have told the story before. If you think going on vacation, if you think Easter's coming up Sunday, yes, you can fit anything you want in, but some of us have the mindset of, hey, who am I saying? Who am I missing? Oh, I would, Lori. I would come. I would. Renee, that is what I'm trying to say, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Once you break that cycle, sometimes it is hard for some of us to get back on. Some of us, we can do it and get right back up and get right back at it. Some of us cannot, and we lose our footing. I lost my footing and I never got it back. I never got right back hot and heavy the way I was when I first began. If I knew it would have set me off a track as bad as it did, I never would have said, screw everything, I'm just going to enjoy my vacation. I would have tried to stay on track and just had some treats here and there, but still tried to keep it as best I could, knowing that the fun part was just being with David and just experiencing the vacation, and not try to make the food be part of the vacation, even though it is, because we get things on at the beach we don't get at home. I get the scallops and everything that come fresh from the ocean while we're on the ocean, which I still would have had that, but the rest of it I wouldn't have the blasted fudge. You get the best fudge when you go to the beach. Y'all, somebody better give me a amen up in here. You get some good fudge at the beach. I wouldn't have had 3 different kinds of fudge and took it home and had it in the motel room eating it every single blasted night. You hear what I'm saying? I wouldn't have done that if I knew it was going to mess me up so bad. So no, Becky, if eating that monk fruit cake is going to set you off the sugar, you're better to just do without the monk fruit altogether. Just don't even do it. So if y'all setting y'all up, girl, you better swing it back in the back for me, Janice. You better Get me some swaying going. I need to see some swaying. Yes, Lord. If Easter Sunday is going to get you off track, don't go up in there eating all the Easter food. Pick you something and let everybody enjoy the food if they need to, and it's not going to bother them. Let them enjoy the food and you enjoy them. You enjoy the people and the Easter egg hunt, whatever else y'all want to do. Get you something to feed your body, but don't go off with all the cakes and the pies and the candies and all this and that if it's going to set you off. If you can have that Easter dinner, get it and get back on track on Monday. But if Monday comes and you're just like, oh, I don't think I can do this, then don't do it because it ain't worth it. One meal ain't worth it if you're one of the ones who has the personality that you can't get back on track. So there you have it. You have advice from a fat woman who ain't arrived yet. I just got through saying I don't want to take diet advice for somebody that ain't arrived yet. And here I am giving you diet advice. Well, I can give you that advice because I experienced that advice. I went off and should not have. So I can give you advice on something that I have experienced myself. Yes. Ooh, Renee, you know what I grew up? Hey, Ann. Yes, it does sometimes. I was telling David about this the other week. I would get a chocolate bunny. So we would have like a chocolate bunny, but I would get my own solid chocolate bunny and jar of peanut butter because I was hip before Reese's was hip. Which Reese's is probably older than me, I'm sure. But I would get the Easter bunny, the solid chocolate Easter bunny, and the peanut butter, and I would break the ear off first and dip it down in that peanut butter. And when the peanut butter got to where I couldn't reach it, then I'd get the knife and take the knife and the peanut butter and smear it on the Easter. And I wasn't even fat in high school, and I could eat the whole Easter bunny and the whole jar of peanut butter if I wanted to. I wasn't fat, didn't make me fat. But boy, today, if I did that, holy cow. Listen, I had them both. I had them hollow Easter bunnies and them solid Easter bunnies, but them solid ones was the one that went with the peanut butter. Oh, I could eat that right now. I could eat that Easter bunny and that peanut butter. Oh my gosh. My legs. Joanne asked me about my legs earlier. I said I did not want to jinx it, but I answered her question anyway. My legs are doing great. They are. They're not swollen and everything is healed up. I was telling her my skin is like thick and scaly and still got some scabby areas, and it's not pretty. It's not pretty to look at, but it is not oozing, which is the important part. Only thing different than me being an alcoholic is don't get a token for being sober. We sure don't get no token for eating right, do we? Lord, Lou, girl. Lou's got talking about porn up on here. Lou's got the porn up on my channel. Lou, you are a drug dealer. Do you deal drugs in real life? Yes, food porn. That's what it is, Renee. You might be the problem, not have a problem. Mine too, Lou. Holy cow. That's why we all sitting here, because food is our problem. Everybody, Janice needs prayers for her thyroid. She see the doctor Monday. I hope there ain't nothing wrong with it. I take the thyroid medicine. That nurse told me. She asked me, did I have any, and I forgot all about it. I guess I'll remember when it's time to refill my medicine. She asked me, was I having the reflux or anything like that? I said, no, I ain't having no kind of problems whatsoever. No problems out of this surgery at all. And I've been on Prilosec for years. She said if I want to, I could try weaning myself off of it, like take it every other day and see how that works. So I'm going to. One less pill, I can go with that. So I'm going to try it. I do. I take the Synthoid, Janice. Too high now, too low. Ain't that crazy? Well, I'm glad you did get to sneak on in here, Renee. Yes, we can do it. We can do it. Sometimes I think I can't, but we can. Have a good day. Rest of your day at work, and happy Easter. What you do, Becky? Take it every other day. Methazole? Oh, I don't know that one, Janice. I do not know that one. Oh, or just when you need it. I see. Happy Easter. Listen, I'm feeling hungry. I need to go. I told you I had that little bit of hamburger for lunch, but it was not enough protein. I'm feeling kind of shaky, so I can tell I did not eat properly. I need to go eat something. My belly is just a growling. All right. Well, I am going to wrap it up because I am feeling kind of, so I need to get some protein in my body. So I'm glad I got to come on and see y'all. I hope everybody had peckish. Yes, that's the word I was going to use. And I just thought, no, I think everybody says peckish. Love you too, Becky. I hope y'all have a good Easter. I love all y'all. I thank y'all for coming to my live. Oh, I can't wait, Cecile. I just can't wait. Listen, that's usually how I am too, Lou. Way beyond peckish. I enjoyed myself too, Janice. Thank you so much, Kathy. I will be back. I'll be doing my prep again tomorrow. It was so nice not to do it, to have a week off. It really was nice. Nice. But back at it tomorrow. What am I making? What am I making? I am making something with sausage. I know that. And some mushroom chicken bites that sounds really good. I hope it's not one of those that sounds good that turns out not to be. So, yes, that's it. I'm going to leave. Everybody be good. Have a good Easter. See you tomorrow at prep. Glad you came. Love you. And